The first part of this video is going to show how to start a new row with a new piece of yarn. Start with the old tails from the previous row pulled over to the left and find the first gap. Put your crochet hook through there, pull in a loop, and just capture the entire thing, everything, with one single crochet and both tails of the new yarn. Then go find the piece of the new yarn you actually want to continue with and do one chain stitch. You've effectively now double crocheted into the first gap. Now before doing the next double crochet, pull the old yarn tail through the top of the next stitch and then do your next double crochet into the whole big gap, capturing everything again. And you're going to do this about for the next 10 stitches or so. So again, go into the top of the next stitch, pull through the old tails, and then double crochet into the next big gap, capturing all that stuff together. And after about 10 stitches, you can stop dragging the old yarn tails through and weave in the ends of those later, and then just keep double crocheting into each gap all the way across the work. Now, when you get to the end and you're doing your last few double crochets, everything is the same for that whole row. But when you get to the end, you're going to want to put 2 double crochets into the last stitch. So there's the last gap right there. That's going to get 2 double crochets. So here's the first one and the second one. You have to just don't forget to do this because it will really mess up the side of your blanket. Like double check this every time that you've done that. So then turn your work, and to start the second row in this color, you're going to go into that gap and put a single crochet right through the gap. So you want this next double crochet to look like it's coming right out of the middle of this gap. So do one more chain stitch, and now you've done a double crochet in the first gap. And now just keep going, double crochet in the next gap all the way across to the end. Okay, so once you've gotten all the way back to the beginning of where you started that color, you're still just double crocheting into every gap. What you're going to do at the end, you're once again going to put a double crochet into the last gap. So there's the last gap. Sometimes it gets a little small, but it's there. And put 2 double crochets into this gap. And that's basically the end. Now you just need to get your ends woven in. I like to go somewhere in the middle and pull this original end up, and then I can snap off the yarn I had been working with and pull both of those through this last stitch. Pull both of those through and leave enough tail, so you can weave that in like you did on the previous color. And that's it.